Larry back again, and this time we're going to make ourselves some brownies on Late Night with Larry. Finding something interesting to do, and tonight we just have ourselves some magical brownies. Look at this, now that's some product. Comes with easy to read instructions on the back, and we have all the ingredients already sorted. And just for added security while cooking, make sure to keep yourself properly hydrated. Yum. Alright, moving on. We first have to open the box here, and personally I like doing it with a little bit of gusto. Now oftentimes when I do things like this, I end up cutting the bag, but I'm a professional, not a scratch. Alright, now it's actually quite simple. You go in, open the bag, dump it in your mixing bowl. Sometimes you have to make it a little bit bigger, which just adds for more violence really. Trust me, it's a blast. There we go. After that, you got your water, your cooking oil, and your eggs. These are some special eggs. Not going to go into the story on it, but they're a little bit mystical themselves. Helps add to the flavour. Alright, now, so you go in and crack these open. Right like that. Try not to get eggshell in there, because, well, you don't want to be eating that later. Toss it over there. Go for number 2. Literally toss that one there. Alright. What, we're men, we can do this. Ew. Alright. Okay, maybe that wasn't the most manly thing to do. But anyways, then we go in. We add a cooking oil. Drizzle it all up in there. Now it looks rather disgusting, to be honest, but the end result is phenomenal. And then we add a water. Little spigot, I like it. Alright now typically you have this dainty little, egg beater, cake beater, whatever it's called, really, I don't remember, because it's just too weak for me. I just can't get behind it. So we're going to pitch this, and we're going to get ourselves something a little bit more manly. That's right, this is a plunge router. Folding up a little bit here, there we go. Alright, now this has a variable setting for speed, and we can get this going like men. Whoops. Alright, now we cut that down a little bit so you didn't have to catch all of the mixing action. Not that it was exciting, as you can see, it's just basic mixing. Now, we've got that done. There we are. Get that readjusted, there we go. Had a little bit of an incident, you could say, but nothing I couldn't handle, obviously. Let me get this back over here. Now, the next step. Well, let the dog eat that later. Alright, next step. Now that that's mixed properly, grab out a pan. Now typically you have some sort of grease that you kind of put in here and all that kind of stuff, but this is the middle of the night, we're a bit understocked, so we have ourselves a little bit of butter, which is just as good. Well, probably not as healthy, but what we're going to do with this, wipe it down a little bit, we'll just smear this in here. Just right on the stick now, because you don't want it to stick. Alright, you get that all nice and smeared in there. And it doesn't have to be pretty, you're not painting a portrait in here. This isn't a Van Gogh, you know. Well, depending on where you're from, Van Gogh, but that's a little bit pretentious for my liking. Alright, get that all wiped in here. Make sure you have nice, thick, all-round coat in there. Let me just gonna put that there. Right, and then, well, should have something to help me scoop this out a little bit, but then you just pour this in here, nice and even like. Get that in there. Try not to make it look like a turd as you're going in there, because it is about the consistency of diarrhea. That shouldn't dissuade you from having a nice midnight brownie. Now we get that. Definitely you're going to need a spoon sort of thing, which I think I'll have my assistant, Pigman. Why don't you go and get that for me, Pigman? Alright, this is my assistant. He's helping me with camera work tonight. And he's providing, well, everything else. Oh, there we go. See? Expert assistant here. I'm going to switch this over because I suck with my left hand. Alright, we'll get this out here. Make sure to get every last scrumptious little bite. It's tedious, really. This is it. Yeah. Such tediousness. Alright, and like I said, it looks like a little bit of poo, but now you don't want to go and lick off the things because, you know, technically it's raw egg and there's salmonella, that's right, salmonella poisoning obviously as a possibility, but we aren't Nancy's here. It's delicious. Right, so then you take it from this point, you get that preheat it to 350 I believe. If not, well, you're a little bit screwed. Just take my word for it. Shove this in there for however long it says on the box that I've thrown somewhere, so we'll just guess. Get this. Ooh, you can feel the heat coming off of that. Toss that in there. Right up. Close it up. Get your timer set. Timer. And, like I said, whatever it's set, well, 10 minutes for now. Obviously, it takes longer than that. I think it's like an hour. Actually. That's why you look at your handy dandy little box here. Right, oven temp, 28 to 31 minutes for 9 to 13 inch, that's whatever, so that's where we're at. If you want them thicker, which, trust me, really good, you know, thick to thickest, that's where they're at. This is all we have tonight, so set it to 28 minutes. Don't worry, I won't make you wait with us for this. This is where we're going to cut out and magically come back for, oh my, we almost forgot a little bit of our magical ingredients here. We get to sprinkle these right in on top of that. Hopefully I just won't burn myself like I did last time. Bit of a yellow when I cook. Alright. Oh, we're just going to sprinkle these on there. Try and spread them out pretty decent so you get even coverage. Yeah. There we go. Look at that, look at that. That is beautiful right there. Isn't that beautiful? Alright then. Now we go and shove that back in there. Like that. And that's it. Now we wait for deliciousness to come out of that oven. Alright, and there we go. There we go indeed, here we are. We have ourselves a finished product. Put this down here. Alright. Get this up on top. Close that up. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that. You can smell the magic and see the shadows of my large cameraman. Alright, and now we have wrapped up this session of Late Night with Larry. As for the next episode, well, it's going to be just about anything we feel like doing, because that's the glory of it. It's whatever's happening in the middle of the night. Seriously, we don't have much of a life, but what we do have, we spend for you. Catch you next time with Larry.